Hello, my name is Lillian Ford. I currently reside in Gatesville. That's in Texas. We're located in Central Texas. We're in the middle of, we're surrounded by Waco, which is east of us, Temple, which is north of us, and then Killeen, which is northwest of us. We're not far from South Fort Hood, which is the largest military base in Texas. An explanation of the two elements in my current social environment that influence me the most, it would have to be the educational system. I think Gatesville has a pretty good educational system, but I think it lacks teachers that can teach African American students. Once upon a time, we had quite a few African American teachers, but they have all left or passed on. And the recruitment for African American teachers is not as heavy as it used to be, and that's kind of disappointing. I have no children in school at the time, I only have one child, and now I'm in the process of seeing her raise my grandchildren and in this environment. And my granddaughter is very much into history and African American history, but there is no one to teach her that. So that's one of my concerns is the lack of African American teachers in this environment. And then not only that, the lack of Black history programs in our school system. I think that we have to do better as African Americans in Gatesville. Gatesville is a predominantly white town, always has been, but through some changes we have progressed, and that's great. Another thing that one area that affects me as well is the housing. Our neighborhood that I grew up in was in the early 70s and late 80s. We all lived in the same neighborhood, but like the Jeffersons, we kind of moved on up. But our neighborhood has gone down because there's no one there, and we have to preserve what our legacy. So we're trying to work with the city to get some stuff into the community that was once considered African American, the Black Negro area. So that alone, those are the two areas that are in my social environment that are pretty influential, or the most influenced that I'm influenced with. I think I gave you the reasons why they impact me, because I think it's important to, if you know where you come from, then you know where you're going. And it's always good to know your background. And with the education system, it can elevate us to a new level here. And as far as the environment and the housing area goes, in our environment that we once lived in, I just want it to be preserved and not let my grandchildren see where I grew up, where I played for most of my life. So that's a little bit about me. Thank you, and good luck in the class.